and gentlemen, and all the fans of basketball, welcome to INBL Day 2, Game 1. And today's game is between Kochi Tigers and Delhi Dribblers. So now with this, I would like to take the opportunity and invite all the players. Let's make some noise for Kochi Tigers. Number 1, Jishnu Nair. Number 4, Sumit Shaw. Number 6, Sarat A.S. Number 9, Sejin Matthew. Number 10, Joshua Sunil Oman. Number 11, Vanlaltha Zuala. Number 15, Aaron Varghese Blessin. Number 22, Lalrina Rentlai. Number 30, Saurav Singha. Number 33, Raghav Sehgal. Number 34, Vaisak Manoj. Number 37, Chaco Simon. And presenting the coaches of Kochi Tigers, Jose Philip. And assistant coach, Udrik Pereira. Welcome teams, and now it's time for all of us to join our hands together and make some noise as we welcome Delhi Dribblers, 0 Harsh Dagar. Come on everyone, keep clapping. Number 1, Lokendra Singh. Number 6, Jaideep Rathore. Number 7, Gaurav Chandel. Number 9, Rajiv Singh Bhatti. Number 12, Digvijay Singh. Number 15, Prashant Singh Rawat. Keep clapping guys, come on everyone. Number 23, Rishabh Mathur. Number 34, Kushal Singh. Number 36, Aryan. And number 45, Piyush Meena. And joining our Delhi Dribblers coach is Mohit Bhandari. We would also request everyone to make some noise for crew chief Rakesh Ramalingaya. Umpire 1, Shri Wardhan. Umpire 2, Praful Sawan. Best of luck teams, and now the court is yours for the warm-up. Over to you.
Hi everybody, hope you're having a great day so far. Hope it's first day of the week. Let's start it right with bringing you live action from day 2, round 2, INBL in Pune from Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. It's on the mic, it's your boy Dhruv Burman, sitting right next to Raspreet Sidhu. Welcoming both of us, welcoming everybody to day 2 with the very first action-packed game against, it's Delhi Dribblers versus the Kochi Tigers. what happened yesterday, Speed? You want to take us through their wins and losses for yesterday?
Hi Dhruv, thank you. So, like you said, a very action-packed game coming, and this is just day 2, game 1. Before I take you to what happened yesterday, let's talk about and look at the roster for Delhi Dribblers. So we have lots of youngsters playing on Delhi Dribblers, and a special mention to our 17 years old who are also, qualified, made India qualify for the World Cup. The starting lineup for Delhi Dribblers are Harsh Dagar, Lokender, Prashant, Kushal, and Piyush Meena. And we see head coach Mohit Bhandari, one of the finest India has ever produced, a great mentor to his team. Coming to Kochi Tigers.
Next up, we have the Kochi Tigers. Here's the starting lineups. We have very talented roster here. This is going to be a very, very tight battle of the heavyweight. First day of the game. First game of the day, I'm so sorry. The final from yesterday had me a little loss of sleep. Starting lineup for Kochi Tigers is Jishnu, Sarat, Sejin, Lalrina, and Vesak. So right before we start off, we'll let you know about what happened yesterday. Kochi Tigers came out victorious. They took care of business. They beat the Mumbai Titans in a not so close game, whereas our Delhi Dribblers came short by just 1 point against the Chandigarh Warriors. They fell short to them by just 1 point. So Kochi being the champions, they're going to come out with all guns blazing. And obviously Delhi have to avenge their loss from yesterday. So they're going to come out with a target on Kochi's back. So this is about to be one hell of a game, guys. So stay put.
A mention also for the coaches of the Kochi Tigers, head coach, Coach Philip, and assistant coach, Yudrik Pereira, who's also been a part of the national team in yesteryears. It's amazing, Dhruv, just to see the atmosphere, just to experience the feeling, just the vibes which we can get being here on the sidelines. What a day. I know it is Monday, but we don't have any Monday blues at the moment. And I'm sure the viewers, the ones who've tuned in, you are also in for a very action-packed, exciting matchups coming here. Day 2, very first season of BFI, INBL, bringing you the live action from Chhatrapati Sports Complex at Pune.
Without further ado, let's get straight to it. We are heading towards the tip-off for day 2 of round 2, INBL. Here we go. Piyush versus Sarat for the jump ball. Let's see who starts this game. Piyush with the jump ball, tipping it right to the opposition. Lalrina with the ball. Oh, he's not messing around. He's getting straight to it. Lokendra with some suffocating defense. That's great defense to start the game by Delhi Dribblers. Looking to push the ball. Oh, they're here to run. They are here to run. Look at Prashant doing what he does, crashing the boards. Unfortunately, came short. These guys are just hustlers, man. They're just dogs. You put a loose ball around them, they're definitely going to be the ones coming out on top.
Harsh Dagar with the ball, and it's a shot clock violation. It was a call for a shot clock violation. Delhi Dribblers need to all the time look at the clock. That is very basic, but I'm sure they'll take care of the business. Starting now. Lalrina Rentle. Dhruv, what would you like to mention about, Lalrina's yesterday's performance? How impactful do you think Lalrina is as a point guard on this Kochi Tiger team?
I think Lalrina is a point guard man on any team. He is a leader of every team he steps on, every time he steps on the court. He gets his troops going. He is definitely a pass-first guy, but don't get it wrong. Every now and then he's going to give you those oohs and ahs, and he will make other people look a little dumb. So, and this matchup we have right here, Lokendra on Lalrina, I think it's a matchup for the ages. The young gun going up against a veteran. Let's see what kind of show these guys put on for us today.
Absolutely. I'm really excited for the game. Delhi inbounding the ball. Harsh Dagar spotting up for that 3. Drills it. Harsh Dagar comes out every day, every night to take care of business. That's when he's one of the youngest in the tournament. Standing at 17 years, also the leader on the team, which just won India a World Cup spot in the recently concluding Under-17 FIBA Asia 3x3 Championship.
I think the best thing I like to see in these youngsters, the three youngsters on court right now, is their confidence. At that young age, stepping up against some of the biggest names in the country, biggest names we've even heard of, some of the best players India has ever produced. For these three guys to show up and play with that kind of confidence, I think it's definitely a learning point for all ages. Oh, you can't leave that man open 2 in a row. Uh-oh, just came short. But as you know, Dagger, he's going to keep letting those fly, man. He's not going to stop shooting. Is Vesak going to be hot? This man wakes up and starts practicing his jump shot, man. He's been hot since yesterday, and he continues his hot stroke with another 3 to start off the game for the Kochi Tigers.
You know, like we were discussing, Dhruv, Vaisak was also very important for Kochi Tigers yesterday. We saw them being in spurts every now and then, but Vaisak had a very consistent. I think if I would want to give any player from yesterday being most consistent, that for me would be Vaisak.
Absolutely. Indeed, I totally agree with that. But he has his hands full with probably Prashant guarding him today. It's going to be a fun matchup. I think all the matchups individually right now, it's a treat for all the fans to watch because all these guys are all dogs. They just love going great one-on-one players. Just as we say that Prashant commits an offensive foul, that's not how you want to start the game. But knowing Prashant, he's going to always come back stronger. You've seen Delhi starting the game and pressing them full court as soon as they start the game. That's very interesting tactic by Mr. Mohit.
You know, we got to see a lot of this even in round 1. It was missing a little bit yesterday, but of course, I'm sure coaches had something in mind. And this is what this defense does, Dhruv. 2-1, it is also the pressure not just to slow the offense down, but also to make them do some hasty passes. You know, they become into the position of then just getting the possession back.
Absolutely, Raspreet. I think that's a great tactic that they started here with. By pressing them full court, they're not going to give them an opportunity to set their full half-court offense, and they're going to end up forcing shots. Some great defense right there again. You know, Delhi, any chance they get, they're going to run. Great way to commit, great way to take the foul, seeks the contact, gets to the line. Prashant doing what he does best.
It's super interesting also because both these teams, Delhi Dribblers and Kochi Tigers, they love running. You know, you'll see a rebounder, but you'll always see one player just flying up court. And both the teams have the similar characteristics. So again, like you said, it is a very interesting matchup today. It's just a treat to watch these guys play and give it their all on court. Prashant Rawat converting his first free throw. Successful in getting Delhi Dribblers a 2-point lead with 7:40 to go in this first quarter of Day 2, Game 1 between Delhi Dribblers and Kochi Tigers.
For those of you watching the game, let us know in the comment section, how do you think is the best way to break a fast break, full court press? I think it's a learning point for everybody watching. Just because there's such good defenders, there you go. Vesak getting open. Any chance the man gets, he's letting it fly.
I don't think Coach Mohit's going to be friends with you anymore, Dhruv. After you told everyone to write in comment section, I'm sure all the coaches are watching. Just kidding, my friend. But yeah, please, all the viewers, do give us your thoughts on what do you feel about this very, very intense matchup going on at the moment here at Chhatrapati Sports Complex.
Great defense, forcing turnovers. Very uncharacteristic of Kochi Tigers to be committing so many turnovers to start the game. But Delhi doing what they do best, getting to the line, forcing turnovers, and just running any chance they get.
You know, I just feel that Delhi will have to take care of business on the offensive end a little better than what they're doing in the last few possessions, because seeing their defense, I think they should have been in the double digit already on the scoreboard. But, you know, like you said, we've got a lot of young blood playing with the experienced one. I'm sure there's lots in store for all these players to showcase their talent in the best possible manner today. And that's what Kushal, another member of that under-17 squad, we can't stop talking about. We're extremely proud of these young players, this budding talent of the country. And just like that, we see Lokender going all the way. Such an unselfish basketball by these two young ones. Kushal scoring, cleaning up the mess. But For amazing. It's just a treat. I know I've been repeating myself, but it is such a treat to watch, Dhruv.
And absolutely, Raspreet, no lies. I see no lies there. And just like that, with Delhi suffocating defense, off to 11-3 lead, forces coach Yujik Pereira to call a timeout. Talk to his troops. If you're the coach of the Kochi Tigers, Raspreet, what are you telling your troops right now? What are you letting them know?
I'm sure the teams are in very good hands, but just saying from and commenting from my experience, I think they just need to calm down a little bit. They are being in a lot of hurry at the moment just because they're seeing the defensive pressure being up court, and they're not even giving them a dribbling space, but being Lalrina on the team, then there's Zuala. We have these point guards who can handle any kind of pressure at any point of time. I think they just need a press break where a 4 or a 5 needs to be in the center as a release point. And point guard just need to pass to that release point and just run in front and see if the wings are getting open. I think that should be the strategy, and also to slow the game a little bit, because to break the other team's momentum, you have to do exact opposite of what that team really wants.
Rightly said. Hopefully, Delhi's future opponents aren't hearing this, our commentary, and are not going to pick up. Because like you said, Coach Mohit is not going to be friends with me. I think we both lost their privilege after this conversation, Raspreet.
Absolutely. I just hope we're not right at the moment. And Lokender getting hurt. Kushal, sorry. And he needs medical assistance.
All right, once again, all the players on the court, and let's do this together.
I think he's got a cut on his cheekbone, but yeah, I'm sure the experts are taking care of it, and we'll see him back in action very soon. Lalrina spotting up for that too. No good this time. Sejin Matthews spotting up for a 3, and he drills it. Sejin doing what he does best. Super confident, very calm, takes care of the business and drills that 3.
Prashant attacking the rim. I think Prashant's biggest strength is he can beat guys off the dribble. So I really like how he plays at the top of the key and just attacks the rim any chance he gets, and he's a willing passer too. So I think that's a tough matchup for anybody. What's the call over here? Oh, that's a foul call. My bad. Apologies. I thought it's going to be out of bounds, but that's a foul call on Delhi, on Gaurav.
It's interesting to see how many yellow jerseys are around the purple ones as and when someone's receiving the ball from Kochi Tigers. Like they're ready for the challenge. Lalrina left open for that 3. Misses everything this time. Gaurav all the way in, going in, wanting a contact. But referee didn't see anything. Lalrina coming back, doing what he's best at, drawing the fouls, attacking the Delhi defense. This time by Piyush Meena.
I think that little hesitation Lalrina gives, just because you got to respect his jumper, that little hesitation makes the defender freeze for just half that second, and he's always gonna beat you. So I think if you're Piyush Meena, you stay disciplined, you just keep your arms up, you don't try to go for the block, just around your length, and just hope he misses the shot. It's a great play, great set play. Jishnu hitting that jumper, and just like that, Delhi is up just by 5.
Gaurav Chandel driving in, looking for an open Lokender. Loses the ball a little bit, spots up for a 3. Missing it. That's the effort we would like to see. Prashant going after every ball for the rebound.
I think Delhi's extremely good at driving in and dishing out to the open man, because they know every time they drive, Kochi will help. They do send help defense, so they're always dishing out and making the right plays. Once their shots start dropping, Delhi's a tough team to beat. Great defense right there by Prashant, letting Sarath know, you're not allowed in my house. And coast to coast, does it on the defensive end and goes and gets the easy 2, just on the opposite end. Great pass by Lalrina.
Sarath taking on Piyush Meena. Missing it. That's an excellent defensive possession by Piyush Meena. Dagger found Piyush Meena on the way, and Piyush is fouled. I think Piyush earned himself 2 free throws because Kochi Tigers have crossed their 4 fouls limit. They're on 5 fouls at the moment.
Jishnu not happy with the call at all. Lalrina trying to get Jishnu, trying to explain something to him. Piyush for the charity strike, shooting 2.
For those of you who've just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing you the live action from the very first season of BFI INBL Round 2, happening here at Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex at Pune. Very first game of this day 2 in Round 2. Delhi Dribblers taking on Kochi Tigers and leading at the moment by 8 points. Delhi consistent with their full court defense. Prashant, little bit of extra contact there, but Sejin from way too far from the 3-point arc, missing it.
Jishnu not happy with the call. Rakesh letting him know. You do that one more time, he's going to hit him with a tee. Rakesh not having none of that.
You know, it is very interesting to see, Dhruv. Of course, basketball, like we both know, is a very emotional sport. You know, players will have their emotional side all the time, and that is what this game is all about. You're full of emotions, and at times it just becomes difficult for you to control them. And what a beautiful, beautiful, I was to say a screen and roll action, but Sejin says, not in my house, brother, not here, not today.
Get that weak stuff out of here, says Sejin. He lets Meena know you might be tall, but I got the bunnies. I got the springs in my Achilles. Great look by Lalrina. Great ball movement. You got rewarded with that one. That's okay. There's great ball movement by Kochi Tigers. Delhi, as we know it, looking to run yet again. Dagger coast to coast. No good. Prashant's all over the boards right now, man.
Prashant is that silent assassin for this Delhi Dribblers team. Goes all out for all the rebounds, and it's very rightly said that rebounds will get you championships. Let's see how true will that be for this round, Dhruv. But so far, we've been seeing some excellent basketball happening right in front of us. These teams are not ready to give up anytime soon, excuse me. Just giving their all. Chaco spotting up for a 3, missing it. Prashant yet again coming for that dominating rebound. Gaurav wanted to take all the way in and he draws a foul, earns himself 2 free throws.
I think if I'm Kochi, I need to do a better job with my transition defense, because Delhi's running any chance they get and they're getting straight to the rim, getting to the free throw line. And it's a different story from yesterday with the Delhi Dribblers today. They're yet to miss a free throw. Yesterday was not the story. I feel like yesterday, if they were as consistent, they probably would have been on the winning side. But today seems to be a new day, and let's see if, yes, the Burman curse is not there anymore. Gaurav with the first make. Let's see if they continue their hot streak from the free throw line.
Dhruv, I was just waiting for it. I was just hoping you've not said it too soon. But yes, the Burman curse is not there anymore, and you are the happiest, my friend. We see Delhi again with a full court defense. Rajiv Kumar has stepped in for Delhi Dribblers. Chaco going in, finding Lalrina, looking for an open man, and that is money. And you know, for the ones to see point guard, Dhruv, point guard can just change the game at any point of time. You know, you just need that experience. You need to find some open shooters, and you need to just trust your team. And that is what Lalrina has been doing from the very beginning of this game.
Absolutely. I think on every team, every player has a specific role. If you're a point guard, your job is to create for your teammates. So even if you're not scoring, that's a great assist right there. Unfortunately, Surya cannot finish that. Joshua, I'm sorry, cannot finish that. It's a great look. So like I was saying, open for three. Prashant is all over this place right now. Like I was saying, every player on every team has a role. If all 5 players do their role, they stick to their roles, there's no way any team's going to beat you. That's what makes championships. Championship teams. Like Lalrina knows he's a great playmaker, so he's obviously always going to create for his team. He's always a pass-first guy. And that's what the young guys watching, you got to learn that you got to do whatever it takes for your team to win. That means if you don't have to score, you got to create. You do what you got to do. Sajin looking to create.
Vaisak once again, and he is hot. He checked for Vaisak. He is absolutely hot. Dhruv, I don't think this guy slept. It's just that we're seeing a Vaisak from yesterday doing the same things, although he's taken it one step, a notch higher that he's going on from the three-pointer line.
Absolutely. We see him with the ball again. That is a great call by the ref. He would have let that go had Vaisak made the shot. That's what I like to see. I like the refs to let the play go, let the play flow. No one likes to see too many foul calls. Just, the play game being broken down. 2 free throws coming up.
That's 2 free throws for Kochi Tigers.
Chaco not good with the first.
Chaco with the first free throw. Misses it. Let's go for the next one.
Good with the second. Just like that, Delhi's lead has been cut down to 5. Kochi Tigers right back in it. Dagar bringing the ball up, running point.
20-15.
Dagar looking to post Lorena up. Meena doesn't see him.
Attempt for a three-pointer, but a fabulous lead.
Great save, great hustle by Sajin. Here comes Joshua. And one, no good, but right back to the free throw line. Right back to the free throw line. That's a big boy move.
And just like that, we see Kochi Tigers getting back in this ball game. Like we were mentioning, it is just the beginning. And I'm sure they have a lot in their bags at the moment. With 53.6 remaining in this first quarter of Game 1, Day 2. Here in the very first season of BFI INBL. Bringing you the live action from Pune. Joshua missing the second one.
Dribblers dribbling it forward.
Harsh Dagar tried to look for an open man. Harsh calling for us, and the ball is a Delhi dribbler possession. I love seeing Delhi dribblers structure offense from the inbound plays. But Sajin this time says, no, my friend, not today, not here. Sajin Matthews, ladies and gentlemen, going up, taking his own rebound, put back. This guy's athletic prowess is just at another level. Dhruv, what do you think about it?
I think, yeah, definitely his athleticism is off the charts. I think more than his second bounce is so quick. Because you just seen him miss that layup, and he was the first guy up. He was right there. It's crazy to see. His second jump is absolutely unbelievable. Kochi back to doing what they do, suffocating Delhi. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. That's what the hustle's all about. Chaco seems to be down, seems to have gotten hit by Dagar. Unfortunate incident. He's a tough one. I'm sure he's going to be okay. That's the thing with the Kochi Tigers. Against the Kochi Tigers, you cannot be too comfortable. They are the champions. We got 4 seconds to go. Let's see what Kochi Tigers pulls off the hat right now.
Lalrina again calling some set play, and this is a turnover we see with 0.9 seconds remaining on the clock to end this first quarter. Rajiv on the free throw line.
Not a very smart foul committed by Vaisak. With 0.9 seconds to go, you shouldn't commit a foul like that, giving Delhi a chance to go up by 5.
Also, I feel Delhi Dribblers have been cold on offensive end for quite some time. That is okay to do that in a 2 or 3 possession, but when you're playing a team like Kochi, you always need to be at your best. But this is what basketball is all about, Dhruv. A single digit or a double digit lead, it's just a matter of possession, just a matter of the momentum of a team. And any team at any point of time can come back. And especially first quarter, for any one of us, it's too early to even say that which one's a better side. Time will tell, but as of the excitement which is packed in this game and as of the vibrations we're getting just being on the sidelines here, I think it's amazing.
Absolutely, Raspreet. With that last play of the game, we've just seen a 4-point swing. Delhi could have been down by, Kochi could have been down by just 1. Instead, they turn the ball over, commit the foul, give them 2 free throws, and now Delhi's up by 5. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Like, if you're gonna mess up on the offensive end, you cannot afford to make these small defensive mistakes, especially who are the champions, And this game's all about momentum. You make a mistake on the offensive end, and then you could make a mistake right away on the defensive end. You're giving the other team way too much momentum, and that's the last thing you want to do, especially if you're battling against the heavyweights.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, Dhruv, now let me put you on the hot seat. And if you're a Kochi Tigers coach, what is your message to the team?
The same thing you had said earlier. Don't play the game to Delhi's pace. Slow it down, because they're best when they're calm, composed, running there, because their half-court offense is beautiful. Because they have shooters all over the place. They have guys who can spread the floor. I think right now they're playing too fast, playing too quick, playing to Delhi's pace. They should slow the game down and, control the pace, because at the end of the day, they are the champions. So they know what it takes to get the W in every single game. So they should do what they do best and not play to Delhi's plan, not play to Delhi's game plan.
And here we see the highlights. Prashant Bhushan all over Harsh Dagar. What a budding star he is. Super promising players. We see a lot of future talent coming out of this league. Such an absolute right mix of experience and young blood.
Here we start the second quarter with Delhi up by 5. Let's see what the second quarter has in store for us. Sejan with the ball. Prashant hounding Vaisak. That's what I'm talking about. You see this? Like, this is a controlled offense. Let's see what they can pull from here. Rule 101, ladies and gentlemen. Do not pick up a dribble, especially if you go to the corner. Do not pick up a dribble. You're giving the defense a chance to suffocate you. That's the last thing you want to do. Lalrina begging for the ball. He gets it here. Let's see what the Wizard has. Dunk that. Uh-oh. Piyush Meena, you might be tall. You might be the Twin Tower. Man's going to fly right over you.
Absolutely. Sejan doing Sejan Matthew things here on the court today. Look in there, and Piyush Meena with the screen and roll action finds an open Harsh. Harsh not afraid to share that ball with one extra pass. I just feel Delhi also needs to calm down a little bit, Dhruv, on their offensive end right now. Of course, we see a lot of Kochi Tigers defense is definitely a notch higher than what we saw in the beginning minutes of this game. Rajiv, a beautiful pump fake going inside, sharing the ball, but Prashant couldn't make it.
It's a big boy rebound right there by Joshua. Sejan getting to the rim and one. Like I love to say, he got the fries and the gravy with that one. We just want to see Sejan hit the free throw right here. The champions, just like that, the champions are back in the game. And Sejan has a chance to tie the game at 22 apiece.
Exactly what we were speaking about and discussing during the break between the first and the second quarter. Dhruv, the change of momentum in this game is so quick. This game does not allow you to sleep either on offense or on defense at any point of time. Sejan missing that free throw, but taking his own rebound. Lalrina directing traffic. Chishnu passing to Vaisak, but that was it had a little more gas in it, resulting in a turnover and a Delhi Dribbler ball.
I think in the last play we just saw Joshua had the rebound. He was a little too unselfish. He had the chance to go up with the shot, but he chose to bring it out. Low-key. Jishnu having none of that. Great pass right there to the hot man. To the hot man. Oh, that's a great take right there. He almost had another chance to get a 9-1. What Kochi needs to do right now is pick up their free throw shooting. They seem to be having their free throw woes, and they're missing way too many free throws. They should have been up in this game right now. If Sejan hits both these free throws, they have a chance just to go up in this game right now. And their free throw woes don't seem to end. They are doing what Delhi was doing yesterday. They're not hitting their free throws. We need to see something go in right now, Kochi.
Delhi Dribblers might be in a little trouble because they've committed their 2 fouls with just 1 minute and 30 seconds into this second quarter. Delhi with their aggressive defense, but definitely needs to take, just need to take care of the fouls. We have Rajveer Singh Bhati checking in for Delhi Dribblers for the first time in this game today. Another budding star, another young gun in this championship. Harsh Tagar rises up to the occasion like every other time and drills that 3.
Greg goes to Rajveer right there. That was created all by Rajveer, hitting the open man. And Harsh Dagger doing Dagger things. Sejan's feeling it. He checked. Uh-oh. Nobody home on that one. Delhi with a chance to run. Great look right there. He comes in right in the game. Rajveer enters the game, has made 2 back-to-back plays. 1 results in a 3. Piyush with a chance to make 2 free throws right here. Rajveer comes to the game, has an instant impact. You gotta love to see that.
Rightly said there, Dhruv. Like I was saying, he's another budding star, a young gun in this championship. Extremely promising. And this is what we love to see them do on court. Just a very selfless basketball. They love to share the ball. They want to make their teammates look good, and that's what Rajveer has done in the last 2 possessions. His first 2 in the game since he came in.
As you can see, Kochi is doing a much better job, not panicking. Uh-oh. Right when I say that, Reena, we got to have a talk after the game, man. That's great defense by Delhi Dribblers.
The Burman curse is back, ladies and gentlemen. And we see Rajveer spotting up for the 8. Piyush with that rebound and uncontested under the ring, drilling that 2.
I think you got to zoom into Udrik Pereira's face because there wasn't a body in place. Damn. I don't know what Kochi is doing right now. Rajveer is on a roll. He has walked into this game and he has changed the face of this game. Just like that, Delhi's up by 7. Kochi Tigers, rightly so, not very happy with their players. I think they're going to let him hear it in the huddle.
Coach called for quite an early timeout because, of course, he wanted his team to get back together, get their heads back into the game. You want to take care of the ball a little better than what they've been doing in the last 2-3 possessions, which let Delhi come back with a 7-point lead. But all the credit to Delhi's young squad. They're giving it their all on the court. Their defense fuels their offense, and that's what Delhi Dribblers are all about.
Top scorers for both teams, Delhi Dribblers, Harsh Dagger with 8. And for the Kochi Tigers, Sejan Matthew with 10. We've got to see more people step up for Kochi Tigers right now. Delhi is doing a great job scoring the ball. The whole team's touching the ball. Everyone's getting touches. Everyone's on the board. Kochi Tigers need to do a much better job with getting everybody else involved as well.
Absolutely. For Kochi Tigers at the moment, Sejan Matthews and Vaishaka, the only 2-1 scoring dominantly. We need to see more of Kochi Tigers doing that. Tezwala and Sarat has been replaced and...
Showtime. Hello. Sejan Matthew, you cannot leave the door open. He will dunk on your head every time. Sejan Matthew is just straight showtime, man. He will give you all those oohs and ahs. Any lane he gets to the rim, everybody better get the hell out of the way.
Dhruv, you took away the prime Air Kerala comment from me, my friend. But that is absolutely okay. We see Sejin doing Sejin things.
Flight Air Canada has officially taken off. We'll definitely let you know once the man comes down.
Rajiv spotting up for a 3, missing it this time. And that is a line cut call on Sarath. All credit to Piyush Meena for fighting for that rebound.
Also, hey, shout out to the referees, man. They gotta be in shape. They gotta make sure they run with the players. Piyush Meena with the and one. Right there. Says Sejin who? Sejin who? You're gonna get 3, you're gonna dunk. I'm gonna get... My bad. Where am I? You're gonna get 2 with the dunk. I'm gonna give you an one, Sejin. 3s are more than 2s.
You know, you just sounded like that fan after Argentina's first loss in the World Cup where he said, Messi? Messi who? Where is Messi? I think all of us have got that answer already yesterday. A shout out to Messi and his squad. But coming back to Piyush Meena, what a play, ladies and gentlemen. This young gun. Sejin says no, not absolutely no other rebound.
Rajveer trying to harass Tezwala. He's letting him know you're not going to touch the ball. He's a great ball handler. Vesak, man. Someone give me a fire extinguisher. This man's on fire. This man's on fire. You put a hand in his face, no matter what you do, he will hit that shot, man. I call that one FaceTime. FaceTime. Rajiv is doing a great job. I'm sorry, Rajveer is all over this place right now. He's getting the rebounds, getting that second chance points. Hard over height. Prime example, Rajveer, hard over height.
Raji once again all the way up. And that is what we're talking about. Their defense fuels their offense. Kochi Tigers getting back into that pressure situation, but Sejin is right there to take all the pressure off the Kochi Tigers.
Sejin and Vesak are carrying this team on their shoulders right now. Sejin with 14, Vesak with 11. We need to see someone else from Kochi step up. Rajveer for 3, no good. Kazwala with the rebound, looking to push. No, you'd rather slow it down, play to Kochi's strength. Give the ball to the hot hand. Foul committed by Dagger. And Delhi's got to be careful with these fouls right now. You don't want to commit too many fouls, get yourself in trouble. You got to end the quarter. You got to end the half strong, man. With 4.5 minutes left, Delhi's up by 7.
Prashant and Aryan checking in for Rishabh and Piyush Meena. What an exciting matchup here in day 2, round 2 of the very first season of BFI INBL, ladies and gentlemen. A huge shout out to BFI and INBL to provide these players a platform to shine and showcase their extraordinary talent.
For sure, Jaspreet. For those of you, number 36 for Delhi Dribblers, Aryan, the TV does not do justice as to how big this dude is, man. He is big, but Sarath guarding him right there. He's not afraid. He's not going to back down. I don't think any player in this entire league is just full of so many dogs, such pit bulls. They're not going to back down from anybody.
It's always heart over height, Dhruv. Heart over height. We love to say that. We love to see that. Chaco sprinting all the way down, ensuring no yellow jersey touches that ball. Earning his team a possession. Lalrina wants to run a play and end line. Sejin going in. Losing the ball right there. Harsh Tagore going all the way in, but no good this time.
The refs letting them play. You love to see that. The refs letting them play through the contact. I like how the refs are so consistent, you know. They're letting both teams play. That's a great pass. Touchdown. Touchdown. Uh-oh. I think Prashant had way too much oily food before the game. Still got some of it in his hand. Great pass right there. We almost had a touchdown. Prashant couldn't handle the rock.
You know, if we are Delhi Dribblers right now, we really need to calm down a little bit. You want to take the advantage of these turnovers right now to get the lead up to a double-digit lead. I think they hurt us, Dhruv. They have Sarath in the center as someone to break their press. And that seemed to have working for them. Sarath taking the rebound all the way up, drilling 2 for his team.
That was a tough big boy move. He had a 7-footer in front of him. No problem. Here he comes. Rajvi with the 3. Increase the lead by 8. Delhi up by 8. Great pass by Lalrina. Here comes Shako. Lalrina again. Oh, out of bounds. Lalrina, a little too saucy with that one. Jaideep checking in for Delhi. He's also one of the young stars. Super saucy, can really handle the ball, and is extremely shifty in the court with a great handle as well. Ravi's coming, setting a pick.
Rajiv, not afraid of the contact, misses it. Prashant is there to clean up. Sarath. That is a foul called on Jaideep. The moment the ref sees 2 hands on the offensive player, that is a foul.
Sarath taking a jumper, comes short. Jaideep with the ball. Caught in the play. Great dish by Prashant. Great ball movement by Delhi. 4-3, no good. Great ball movement nonetheless. And with the rebound, Sajan with the ball, the hot man. Let's see if he stays hot. Uh-oh. Damn. You gotta finish the play after you drop a man like that, man. That's gonna be on the mixtape. My God, man. Air Kerala. I think the prices just went up for the tickets for Air Kerala, the second dunk of the game. Someone's gonna put a body on that man. He's all over this place with 16 first half points.
We see Raji spotting up for that 3. In and out. A foul is called. A foul is called on Kochi Tigers, resulting in a Delhi Dribbler possession. 1:57 remaining in this second quarter of a very intense matchup between Delhi Dribblers and Kochi Tigers. We are bringing you the live action from Pune, and it is a technical foul on Chako, which results in free throws for Rajiv.
I think technical fouls are just a referee's way of saying, I'm not going to have any of that. And with that one, I think Chako's going to think twice before arguing with the refs again.
Tezwala checking in for Aaron. We see both Tezwala and Lalrina playing together at the moment. And it is very interesting. Dhruv, I was talking to Lalrina the other day at Kochi, and he told me that he has coached Tezwala. So now it's the mentor, the trainer and the trainee playing together. What an absolute delight and what an absolute moment of pride for Lalrina.
Absolutely. And I think one thing that is Lalrina, as like you just said, you see Lalrina trying to coach up Tezwala, trying to show him the ropes. And I think one thing that I noticed is, look at the kicks Tezwala and Lalrina have on right now. They're just super swaggy, and they have a different kind of swag on the court. Sarath with 2 free throws. I love their shoes. I love the swag that they carry. I'm Team East.
I'll make sure your message reaches them, Dhruv. And I'm sure it will. Kochi Tigers. Chaco to Lalrina. Very closely guarded here. The defense again fueling Delhi's offense. Prashant Rawat all the way up. Makes that one.
Prashant will really stare down to Lalrina after that. I don't know if you guys caught that. After he hits that layup, I seen him stare Lalrina down. Give ball back to the hot hand. Great pass. Jumper for Sarad. Money ball. Money ball. The referee sees something he doesn't like and calls a foul on Jaideep.
And this is exactly what we need to see more from Kochi Tigers. You know, primary scorers being Vaishak and Sejin. We need others to step up because that's when the pressure will start going off from both of these scorers at the moment. So Sarad big time stepping up for that shot. It was just the first turnover from Rathore. Wasn't really needed at this point of time in the game.
Believe it or not, we have 51 seconds left in the second quarter, and those were Lalrina's first and second points right there. So Delhi did a great job keeping the Wizard, keeping him away from his strengths, but now he's on the board, and let's see what he does from here. 1 minute left of the half. Let's see if Delhi finishes half strong or Kochi takes it away from them. Tough finish, tough finish. Tough shot right there. Great rebound by Sejin. Great look right there by Sarad. Tezwala coming in. Great pass right there. Oh, that would have been a great highlight play. Great pass by Tezwala. Lalrina unfortunately came short. Gaurav, great look. Tezwala is everywhere. Great, great, great hustle. All you ladies and gentlemen watching, that's what it does. You miss a shot on the other hand, you rush back, play the defense, get the ball right back. Tezwala earning his team another opportunity to come back in the game.
Absolutely rightly put up there, Dhruv. There's no time to cry for that, you know, just a mistake. That's fine. All you need to do is just get the ball back, and that's exactly what Tezwala did, running from one end of the floor to the other. Now spotting up for that jumper and makes it. Wenza Tezwala all over the floor right now, making his impact both on the defensive and the offensive ends. That's an extraordinary effort by Gaurav, but the shot will not be counted. Delhi Dribblers with just a 5-point lead over the defending champions of round 1, Kochi Tigers.
Delhi Dribblers leading with 5 points.
Great way to finish the half. Delhi up by 5. And just like that, we have ended the first half of the first game. And we'll be back with a short break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back with the second half. Just about to tip off. Just before we start, just to let you guys know, the top scorers on both teams with the Delhi Dribblers, Prashant Singh Rawat leading the Delhi Dribblers with 10 points, Harsh Dagar with 8, Piyush Meena with 7. Also, we have Prashant Singh Rawat with 10 points and 6 rebounds. So this is a double-double watch. He might be heading towards a double-double for himself. What about Kochi Raspreet?
You know, leading in points at the moment are Sejan Matthews with 16 points and Vaisak with 11 points, the only two in the double digit right now for Kochi Tigers. But also Sejan Matthew in first half has a double-double with 16 points and 10 rebounds. I just can't wait to see how the second half is unveiled and just to see Sejan going off again. And you know, but definitely Dhruv, if you're Delhi Dribblers this time, let me change the team for you. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts as a player when you're walking in the third quarter? You know, the initial few minutes of third quarters are the tone setters for that half. So what are you thinking?
First of all, I'm definitely trying to limit Sejan. I'm trying to put bodies on all these guys, box out, because what Kochi loves to do more than anything is crash the glass. Anytime a shot goes up, we know Delhi loves to run. In a way, it's always worked out for them, but as soon as there's any kind of change of possession, Delhi, you see all 5 guys ready to run. But a lot of times when the ball's turned over in their own half, it leads to easy buckets, and that's what Kochi has jumped on the entire half. And people to watch is I would definitely put a body on Sejan right now because he's feeling it. He's feeling hot. He is ready to take over this game. He already has with 16 and 10. So if I'm Delhi, I'm definitely putting a body on Sejan. Absolutely. Also, not to forget, not to mention, Lalrina hasn't been there with the scoring point of it as much, but he is leading both teams with 6 assists in the first half.
Exactly, and you know, it's not only about scoring. Basketball is just not about scoring. There are so many things that are not even present on the stat sheet, but that doesn't define the worth of a player. So Lalrina with 6 assists is making his team look better, and that's what a point guard, a true leader on the court would want to do. We tipped out the third quarter. Harsh Dagar looking for Prashant. Prashant, what a beautiful dime by Harsh, and even better finish by Prashant. Delhi with a 7-point lead.
That 1-2 punch, Dagar Prashant, always seems to be working. Prashant's a great screener and even a better roller. So I think if I'm the point guard, I'm trying to hit the pick and roll any chance I get with Prashant. Great defense right there. Prashant comes up with the steal. Delhi ready to run. Starting the second half, just the way they started the first. A lot of contact there, no call. Prashant, good hustle. Delhi needs to get back right now. Lalrina for 3. No good. Great rebound there by Gaurav.
Delhi running their structure offense. Again, we see another screen from Prashant. This time Harsh wanted to take it all in. Couldn't connect. Piyush Meena. Prashant closely guarded by Chako. Passes out to Harsh. There's Zuala with his active hands, but Harsh manages to get it back and scores. Again, we see yellow jerseys on the front court. Delhi super consistent with their defense.
I love watching Zuala play, man. Falls, but still makes a play. I love watching this guy play. I think Sarat seems to be poked in the eye. The second eye poke we've seen in 2 days. Hopefully he's not too serious. No, he's right back to it. He's a tough guy right there.
But that is the respect we see these players have for each other. Piyush being a little worried and checking with him multiple times if he's okay. This is what is all about. This is what INBL is all about. This is what basketball is all about. No matter how hard we compete with each other, but there is a mutual respect amongst these stars. With 8:15 to go in the third quarter, Delhi Dribblers are leading by 9 points. Venzat Zuala going all the way in and making that bucket over Piyush Meena. Heart over height is what
Kochi Tigers.
This man
Dagar
proves it every now and then, every time he steps on the court.
Great defense right there by Visak. Great defense. Way to make a play on the ball. Prashant B fouled under the rim. Right back to the free throw line. Del Reno not happy. Personal foul by Joshua, which brings Prashant to the line. Oh, Visak seems to have got a knee. Need. I think he's okay. Seems to just walk it off.
Seems to be shaken up a little bit. Jishnu checks in for Vaishak.
Prashant good with the first. Prashant's yet to miss a free throw today. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Way to bounce back from the performance yesterday.
And now there's a second free throw as well.
Kochi Tigers seems to have found an answer to Delhi Dribblers' press. This was with ease that they were able to get the ball up this time. Tezwala dancing away with the ball, spots up for a long three, misses everything, rebounded by Piyush Meena. Lokender, what an unselfish basketball by Lokender. Prashant Singh making his presence felt on both ends of the floor, being super consistent to end this game. Sejan with the in and out.
Lokendra pushing the ball any chance he gets. Out of bounds, what's the call? Delhi ball.
So the score right now is 53 for Delhi Dribblers and 42 for Kochi Tigers.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Kochi ball. My fault, guys. My fault. Lorena, that's a dangerous pass right there, brother. Breaks the press with ease.
Tezwala left open to drive in, looks for an open Jishnu. Jishnu rises up and bangs a three.
Scores a 3-pointer.
Jishnu stepping up. Delhi Dribblers looking for an answer. Gaurav all the way in traffic, making that layup look easy.
Kochi doing a much better job to start the second half, breaking the press, limiting the turnovers. We just got to see that shot starting to drop. Delhi enjoying a comfortable 10-point lead right now. But knowing Kochi, they'll definitely have an answer. There goes Sajan. Great pass right there to Tazwala. Great pass. I don't know if that was intentional or if it was a fumble. That's something only Sajan's going to know. I mean, let her find out, I guess.
Whatever it was, it really worked for them. Getting a double-digit lead back to a single digit. Piyush Meena is fouled on his way up by Jishnu. Earns himself 2 free throws. You know, like you said, Dhruv, Kochi Tigers doing a much better job by getting the ball up, as Delhi in the first half had 18 points off their turnovers. So that is something which they really need to look out for in the second half.
He gets this one.
Piyush Meena making 1 out of 2.
Delhi Dribblers forcing Nalrina to turn the ball over. Dribbles it right off his leg.
Giving a head start and
Daga bringing the ball up.
driving well.
Daga attacking. Oh, if Sajan had caught that ball, we would have seen showtime. Piyush doing a great job, caught in the fouls. But I think Kochi, you have about 5.5 minutes left. You got to limit those fouls. Once you've committed 5 fouls, it's 2 free throws the whole quarter, all the way.
I think Harsh in that last play had just left the ball for any one of them to take it, but very active hands by Piyush Meena. Great job catching that ball and going up in traffic, earned himself 2 free throws.
And he gets
Jishnu right here needs to be careful. He's on 4 fouls. The next foul is going to foul him out, and that's going to be a big blow for the Kochi Tigers.
Wenza Tezuala with almost a highlight play.
And now number 11, pushing forward Sejin to Joshua. And number
The Tezuala spotting up for a 3 and he makes it. Tezuala just keeping the Kochi Tigers alive on the offensive end at the moment, doing it all for his team.
pushing forward. And
Piyush, that's a big boy move right there. That's a big boy move. I think Piyush has been hitting the weight room off late. That was a big boy move, taking him straight to the rim. Get in there and 1.
58 for Dribblers and 50 for Kochi Tigers. And we are in the third quarter.
Digvijay Singh checking in for Lokinder.
Once again for the free throw.
Another budding, very promising player. A youngster on the Delhi Dribbler team.
And he gets this one with that. Kochi Tigers pushing forward.
Champions had their backs against the wall. They're down by 11 to a very young and a very talented Delhi team who are coming back strong after their performance yesterday. But we still got a lot of time to go. We got about a quarter and a half. It is INBL basketball. Anything can happen here. Tezuala has no fear. Does not mind, does not challenges all the trees inside and earns himself 2 free throws at the charity strike.
You know, even yesterday, Delhi Dribblers had a very close game and they just came short of 1 point against Chandigarh Warriors. The game could have gone to any side. But it was Chandigarh Warriors who won it by just 1 point. Definitely coming off with a better energy, Delhi Dribblers today against the defending champs. Digvijay Singh running the point for Delhi Dribblers. Harsh making his way through in and goes all the way in with an and 1. That's back-to-back and 1s for Delhi Dribblers. Getting the lead back to 11 points. Harsh in the position of taking it up to 12 points. Dhruv, let's see if the Burman curse is alive or not. What do you feel?
I think he's going to make this one. I think he's making this one. If not, I'm not going to interview him after the game. I refuse. Dagar, I put money on you, man. Don't let me down. Here we go. I love this band, man. I love you, Dagar. Appreciate you.
I'm glad you'll be interviewing him, you know. Sejin want to drive in. Looks for Lalrina to Tezuala. Tezuala is all over the place right now with a quick jumper but couldn't make it this time. Lalrina to Sejin. Sejin against 2 of the Twin Towers of Delhi Dribblers but missing it this time. Rebounded by Harsh.
Dagar running point. Digvijay ball. Dagar takes it right back. Are you going to see some pick and roll action? Yes, we are. Dagar has no fear. Going straight to the rim. No call by the ref. A lot of contact. No call by the ref. Dagar not happy with the call.
It happens all the time. Players feel there was a contact but referee didn't see anything at that time. Hence no call. Digvijay Singh inbounding the ball for Delhi Dribblers. Piyush Meena. And that is a shot clock violation. A turnover by Delhi Dribblers. With 3:39 to go in this third quarter, the very exciting matchup between Delhi Dribblers and Kochi Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing you the live action from Shri Chhatrapati Sports Complex at Pune.
Great ball movement right there by the Delhi Dribblers. Raghav gets himself to the line. This is the first action we're seeing. We didn't see too much of Raghav yesterday. This is the first action we're seeing of him today. And just to let you guys know, this guy has a beautiful left hand. His touch around the rim is immaculate. The touch he has is so soft. So I think Good strategy, just right there, just like that. You can see how soft his touch is. Beautiful free throw, beautiful stroke. So let's see if Delhi goes to him in the post, because he is straight offense. He will get you buckets. Let's see if he can live up to his name. 2 for 2. He has no rust. Gets right into the game and gets straight to the scoring.
Look in there, checked in for Gaurav. Digvijay to Prashant. Prashant out to Digvijay, spotting up for a 3, and he drills it. Digvijay Singh for Delhi Dribblers, drilling a 3.
Breaking the press easily. Little re-9 session. Kochi needs to step it up. They're down 13. So Delhi Dribblers, the champions. Lorena with the going straight to the free throw line. Almost an and 1. Is heading back to the free throw line for his 5th and possibly 6th point.
Lalrina in a position to cut the lead down to 11. Makes the first one.
Lead down to 12. Stays at 12. Great rebound right there. Kochi with a chance to cut it down. I see a pull-up coming up right here. I think Lalrina hasn't taken too many attempts in this game. I'd like to see him shoot the ball a little more. If the D's going to leave you that open, you got to punish them, man. Sarat comes back in. It's the first time we're seeing him ever since he left with the eye injury. But he is back. Let's see if he makes an impact.
Digvijay Singh running the point for Delhi Dribblers. Piyush Meena looking for an open man. Man finds Digvijay. To look in there, back to Digvijay, spotting up for another jumper. Couldn't connect this time. Raghav to Wenza Tezwala.
Sajan right back to the lines. He's been a little cool. He had a very hot first 2 quarters. A little cool in the 3rd quarter. But now you see him back at the free throw line. And guys like him, he's a very streaky player. Sometimes, man, you just got to see the ball go through the hoop that one time. And you're going to be right back in it.
Both the teams are in the foul trouble. For this quarter, they've crossed the mark of 4 fouls. Piyush Meena committing his 3rd foul. And as I mentioned that, he's switched with Rishabh. Rishabh Mathur checked in for Piyush Meena. Sajan missing his first free throw. Free throws, as we've been saying, are extremely crucial in the game of basketball. Sajan making the second one. Dhruv, I think he heard me, did he?
I think he definitely did. I mean, whatever it takes to get the buckets going, right? Great off-ball action by them. Oh, I thought Dagar was going to pull up for that one. Great take by Dagar. Unfortunately, cannot miss. Prashant letting him know he has his back, brother. Rawat's all over this game, having a little fun. You see him taking his tongue out like he's Michael Jordan.
Raghav Sehgal with a lot of contact inside between him and Prashant. The ball is out of bounds, and it is a Kochi Tiger ball.
I'm very impressed by Delhi's effort this game. They're up 13 on the champs. I'm extremely impressed. Way to bounce back from the tough loss they had to endure yesterday.
Absolutely. Nothing stopping Delhi today to just come out and give it their all. The young guns in the team. Sajan over Rishabh. Rishabh getting a little hand on that ball. That's a great defensive effort from Rishabh Mathur.
We have 4.2 seconds left on the shot clock. Hopefully, coach is aware of that. because they have committed a few turnovers. You see Tazwala wide open. Shoot that, big brother. That's okay. He misses. He's right there. Vesak right there. Right there to get the rebound. Kochi gets another possession. Vesak with his mid-range. My man, I love seeing this guy shoot. If I'm Kochi, since we know Sejan's cooled off, run your offense through Vesak, get him so open looks, because you know this man doesn't miss too many.
Lokinder going in, doing Loki things, passes to Rishabh. Rishabh with a tough shot. Misses it. Sarat coming up with the rebound. Lalrina. Back to Tezwala. Tezwala spotting up for a three. Ball in and out. Very active hands by Dwaisak to Lalrina. Lalrina missing that one. Well rebounded by Delhi Dribblers. Harsh attacking the ring. Passes out to an open Loki.
You gotta know your personnel. With Sejan right there, you can never throw a pass like that. Look at how high this guy gets. My God, Sejan, you are back in the game, brother. Just like that, Delhi's lead cut down to 9 with 3. Half-court heave. No go, no go. Just like that, from a 13-point lead, it's down to a 9. The champs team D coming back in the game. We've got a full 10 minutes of action left.
What an exciting matchup here. And this is just game 1 of day 2 of the very first season, ladies and gentlemen, of BFI INBL. We are bringing you the live action from Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex here at Pune. Stay tuned as we get back with the last and the final quarter for this game, the deciding one.
Again, man, a huge shout out to INBL and BFI for putting together this wonderful league, to all the sponsors for giving all the players an opportunity to shine. Shout out to all the players. Shout out to the entire organization for making this happen. And since it's just the first season, and they're already, you see so much action, it's so action-packed. I think look, man, I'm not gonna give a prediction, and you know, I'm gonna predict something, and then the opposite happens. Then I don't want the team to blame me for the Burman curse. So I've learned the hard way yesterday. So I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, Raspreet. I apologize.
That's extremely diplomatic of you, but I'll take it with a pinch of salt, which is fine. Let's go ahead. 10 minutes. We'll get to see which team comes as a better one in this very exciting matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, for the ones who are just joining in, we have the fourth and the last quarter, which has just started between Delhi Dribblers and Kochi Tigers. And that is an excellent pass by Sejan. And Sarat finishes it with a beautiful 2.
Textbook stuff by the Kochi Tigers. Way to break their zone, make them run around, swing the ball. That's always the case. I said it yesterday. The ball moves faster than any player on the court. You move the ball, you break any defense on the planet. Almost a steal there. Loki looking to create. Great look right there. Prashant, you got to shoot that. Great defense right there. Great defense. I think I'm very surprised Prashant didn't shoot that. He's actually a really good shooter. He can shoot from the 3 as well. I think if he shoots 1 or 3 from the perimeter, he's going to force Kochi to kind of play off of him, play a little up on him, which will lead to open buckets. Arena with a lazy pass. You got to time the basketball goals for that one. Sarat with the ball. Dagar pokes it from behind. Prashant comes right back. Prashant had to lay that one a little up. Referee allowing the contact for 3. Is a money ball. Yes, it is. Tazwala with another 3. Hello. Lead. Just like that, the lead is down to 4.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, Dhruv Burman here did not predict at all when I asked him, because this is INBL, this is the game of basketball. The shift in the momentum can happen at any point of time. Delhi Dribblers right now have to do a much better job at... Oh, that is almost a block by Piyush Meena, but definitely referee saw something and he called for a foul. Piyush not very happy with the call. Vaisak again earned himself 2 free throws and Piyush Meena is on 4 fouls. Coach Mohit called for a timeout to regroup his squad and talk it over. Right now, Dhruv, let me put you in Coach Mohit's shoes. What are you telling your team going in with that lead and, you know, suddenly with less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter, you come out with just 4-point lead?
I think if I'm Coach Mohit, I gather my troops, I let them know, let's do what we've been doing for the first 3 quarters. It's been working. I see a little bit of a change. Like you said, it's a game. It's all about momentum. You see the momentum switch. So I would tell Delhi, I know they're young guys, but just be patient. Just don't let the pace get to you. Relax. Run your offense. At any chance you get, run. Try to get those transition buckets because that's what you do best. But at the end of the day, stay calm because the game, there's a lot of basketball to be played.
That's very well put there, Dhruv. Let's see, Vaisak is in a position to cut the lead down to 2.
Vaisak with 2. He splits a pair of free throws. Delhi just up by 3. This is a big possession right here. With a chance to increase the lead to 6 or 5. Prashant to Rawat to Dagar. Oh, I thought he was going to pull up for that one. Gaurav wants to take Sachin to the rim. Not going to happen. Rania looking to push the ball. Slow it down. There you go. Swing the ball. Tazwala for another 3. Uh-oh. My God. This man is possessed right now. He has pretty much single-handedly got the team back in the game. He has probably scored the last 7 points in the last few minutes. A 3 and 2 twos from inside. And is looking to create. I'm loving what we're seeing from Tazwala here right now. Dagar. And look at that. He's playing great defense on Dagar as well. Dagar with the dish. Loki looking to go in. Man, we're loving the hustle we're seeing from the Kochi Tigers right now. Playing like the champions that they are. The lead down to just 1.
Venza Tezwala doing it all for his team. Not scared at all. Off the contact or off. Taking the team single-handedly on his shoulders to get them back into this ball game. Gaurav to Rishabh. Rishabh with a very soft touch and dishing that much-needed 2 for Delhi Dribblers. I really feel Delhi Dribblers need to be consistent with their defense, which was working for them, Dhruv.
Absolutely. I think what Delhi relies more than offense is their defense. They're very defensive-minded team. Loki goes up amongst the trees. Doesn't care who's standing in front of him. He's going to take it strong to the rack.
Extremely, extremely skillful there by Lokinder. Just beats his man with ease and dishes 2 for his point. We see Lalrina and Sarath with back-to-back screen and roll action. Lalrina to Tezwala. Tezwala back to Lalrina. Turns the ball over. Prashant to Loki to Gaurav. Gaurav all the way in. That is for and 1. And a much-needed one here for Delhi Dribblers. What a passing. What a ball possession. What an offensive possession for Delhi Dribblers. Resulting in an and 1. And this time, calling the timeout is Coach Philip for Kochi Tigers.
Just like you said, Raspreet, their offense starts with their defense. I think they heard you. Just like that, Delhi lead back up to 7. I think that's what it is, man. The team that plays harder, like Michael Jordan said, offense wins you games, defense wins you championships. And that's exactly what Delhi's trying to show here. Had the champs up against the wall, up 7. With a little bit of time left in the 4th quarter, and that's a beautiful 7-0 run that Delhi have just created. Kochi had a chance to come back in the game, down 1, but just with that little run that they had, now they're down 7. with a chance to go up 8 with one free throw coming up for Gaurav.
And like we've been saying from the very beginning, Dhruv, let's not forget this is BFI, INBL, and the game of basketball where momentum shifts are just so quick. There's lots of time left with 6:39 remaining on the clock in this last and deciding quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, for the ones who've just tuned in, we are bringing you the live action from Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex here at Pune. Gaurav missing the free throw. Chaco going all the way up and missing that layup. Lalrina with his very active hands. Lalrina and Tezuala going back and forth. That's the very basic basketball right there. Beautifully portrayed by the stars from Mizoram.
That's what we call the Mizoram connection. Tezuala playing some hard D. Prashant going to the rim. A lot of contact. Refs allow it. Rishabh with two big shots in the fourth quarter. Soft touch around the rim.
And Delhi's back with their defensive pressure. And again, just like that, while I was mentioning it, they get the ball back. Look in there to Gaurav. Gaurav inside for a fancy pass to Rishabh. Rishabh couldn't connect that time. Tezuala running all the way and making it happen and showing it how it is done. Brother, this is how it is done. Venza Tezuala all the way for Kochi Tigers, taking off from one coast to the other.
I think like this man right here, Tezuala, is Mr. Saucy T. That's what I'm going to refer to him from now on as. He's saucy. He doesn't matter big, small. He's taking it to the rim. He's not afraid to go up amongst the trees. Sejun with the ball. Beautiful spin. Great extra pass by Tezuala. Lalrina for three. Unfortunately comes up short. His hustle all over the place. My God, guess who? Guess who is Saucy T yet again? Cuts the lead down to 3. We are in for a great next 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Saucy T, you're taking over this game, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from you right now.
Well, Tezuala with already 18 points on the board. He is one of the highest scorers for his team. And Harsh Dagger with a dagger. I love saying that. I've picked up from the commentator during their under-17 3x3 championship through. But I just love this boy can come out and show up every time you expect him to do something. He does it. And with so much ease and with so much confidence. Just love Harsh Dagger do Harsh Dagger things on court.
It's crazy to me that this guy's just 17 years old, man. Has ice in his veins and is not afraid of the big moment and can take over any game at any given point. Vaisak for 3. Comes up short. Great read by Chaco. I got a name for him too. I'm going to start calling him Chaco Fall.
Another turnover by Kochi Tigers, resulting in Harsh Dagger coming all the way and laying it in. Harsh Dagger responsible for that last 5 points for his team. With 3:54 remaining in this last and final quarter, let's see if Tezuala has an answer. Sejin closely guarded by Gaurav. Goes all the way in, passes out. And Vaisak, ladies and gentlemen, again showing up every day since yesterday. It's like he never left, Dhruv. It's like he never left.
I love what we're seeing from Kochi, man. One by one, all the players are hitting big shots. So is for Delhi. Let's see if Dagger stays hot from here. I know he's looking to score. Yes, he is. Oh, unfortunately, that just rolls out. That's a kick ball by Gaurav. But if you ask me, don't quote me. I think that was a smart play because he stopped a transition bucket. But don't do that, guys. But do what it takes to win.
Absolutely. It's the technical and the tactical, like they say it. And players here are pouring their hearts out, leaving it all on the floor. Just competing at the highest level. Both the teams, one thing is for sure, is in the need of that W. Vaisak with that put back, missing it this time, earns himself 2 free throws. But a great mention to both the teams there. They have contained their fouls in this last quarter, Dhruv. Both the teams, Delhi Dribblers are on just 2 and Kochi Tigers are on 1 foul.
I think this guy Vaisak is all over the place, man. It's almost like anytime he's not a part of the play, you shoot the ball, he's just going to respawn from somewhere and kind of hustle for every rebound that there is to get. He's coming up with 2 free throws. Let's see if he comes up. He's good with the first. At this point, I think, like you said yesterday, Raspreet, it all comes down to free throws. In the last couple minutes, like, your free throws are going to be huge, man. If you're not going to be able to knock these down, you're not going to see yourself coming back in the game. Vaisak splits a pair. Tough in and out.
Got up to Prashant. Prashant going all the way, not afraid of the contact, and earns himself 2 free throws. And just like that, we are again on the free throws, and we can't emphasize enough on the importance of the same. Jishnu, with 5 fouls, has to go out of this ball game. Sarath checking in for Jishnu.
We're seeing some size on court for Kochi right now. I think, if you're getting open looks, if you're Kochi, Prashant, good with the first. Clutch Rawat, let's see if he's got it in him to hit the second as well. If I'm Kochi, I'm running a pick and roll, or I'm shooting the ball any chance I get because you got the 3 trees inside. But you're definitely going to watch out for Delhi because they're going to run back on defense. Prashant successfully gets 2 free throws, missed the clutch. Vaisak looking for his teammates. Tazwala. Little gamble by Prashant, leaves Vaisak open. Great look. Great look. Great defense, suffocating defense by Delhi. Right idea, but wrong execution. Dagar unfortunately steps out of bounds, not very happy with himself. There's a great call by the ref. From the view we have right here, you can see that was a great call by Mr. Rakesh, who is a veteran of the game. And we call him Mr. T because he always giving out technicals to people.
I don't think Rakesh is going to be your friend anymore, Dhruv.
I think I've already lost a couple of friends today, man. By the end of the day, I'm not going to have any friends left, Raspreet. I just hope you don't leave me.
No, I won't. Definitely. And that is an amazing effort by Prashant. But an even better find from Lokinder. Prashant earning himself 2 free throws, goes on the free throw line. In a spot to make the lead go up to 8.
Prashant with the first, misses the first, not happy with himself. All free, comes down to free throws, fellas. All the young guns watching. As soon as this game is over, practice your damn free throws. But make sure you're back in time for the next game. Prashant with the second. Prashant, friendly roll. That's what we call shooter's touch. Soft touch at the rim. His splits a pair. The lead is down to 7. My fault. Is up to 7.
We see another choking defense by Delhi, but Tezwala is up for the challenge. Closely guarded by Lokinder. To Rishabh. Rishabh loses the ball. Passes to Harsh. Very active hands by Lalrina, and Tezwala is right there to clean up the mess. Puts that to a much needed one, in fact. With less than 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Delhi leading just by 5 points against the defending champions. Loki looking to score, but passes out to Rishabh. Rishabh spotting up for a 2. Misses it, rebounded by Rishabh.
Saucy T up to 20 points with that one. Great hands by Saigal right there, making up for the mistake he made. Tazwala runs it. Lalrina can't finish. Great rebound there, great hustle by the big man. I need to see Delhi run back on defense right now. They have 2 players. I know you're tired, it's the 4th quarter, but you got to make a run for that, man. Great hands by Raghav and great rebound. Second chance points to cut the lead down to 3 with a minute and a half to go.
Extremely high-paced game we get to see here from both these teams. They're not afraid to run. They're not afraid of the contact. And they're not afraid to show up when it matters the most. Sehgal converting the first one.
Sehgal with the second. Misses the second free throw. We need to see these free throws. Delhi's lead to 4 with about a minute and a half to go. Your defense right now is going to win the game. Whichever team is going to play harder defense. Dagger for 3. Unfortunately, comes up short. Thazwala with the rebound. I know the dude's looking to push any chance he gets. Pull up. Way to slow that down. Vaisak pulls up. My God! Oh my God! That's a 3. Just like that. Just with the money ball. The lead down to 1 with a minute to go. That's a big shot right there. Sejan with a steal, almost with a steal. Guys, this energy in this room is crazy right now. Great defense. Kochi all over this place right now. Thazwala with a rare. Look at that, man. Look at that 1-2 punch. Just like that. If you don't like that, you don't like INBL basketball. Just like that. Kochi Tigers up 1. Your defense, it starts with the defense, guys. Delhi has enjoyed the lead all game. With 50 seconds to go, the Kochi Tigers go up 1. And where it starts from is your defense. I'm giving Thazwala the game ball, man. He's all over this place. Saucity is killing it. Vaisak, the big 3 for the Kochi Tigers. Sejan with 21. Thazwala, Saucity with 20. And you got Vaisak with 23. The big 3, they put up big numbers, man. I'm very impressed with the performance today.
What a way for Kochi Tigers to get back into the game, and not just get back, but come back with the lead with less than a minute to play in this last and deciding quarter of this Game 1, Day 2, Round 2, very first season of BFI INBL. We are bringing you the live action from Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. What an exciting matchup with 42.6 remaining. This possession is huge for both the teams.
.42 seconds to go. Let's see what Delhi pulls off over here. Coach Mohit hitting a design play. Little pick and roll with Rawat and Dagger. Dagger to the rim, gets blocked yet again. Thazwala looking to push all the way. Saucity unfortunately comes up short. Got it with the rebound. Delhi looking to push. Dagger with the ball. Dagger to the rim. Vaisak goes straight up, but is called for the foul with 23 seconds to go. That's 2 free throws coming up for Harsh Dagger.
With 23 seconds in hand.
What a game out there. For a few seconds I forgot. Dhruv, I'm accompanying you here. I was just about to jump on the court. But this is what INBL does to you. One exciting matchup. Vaisak is also fouled out of the game. Chaco checks in. Wow, I like that. Chaco checks in for Vaisak.
Chaco foul coming in. Vaisak, unfortunately, that's a big blow for the Kochi Tigers, committing his 5th foul and is out the game. Dagger cannot hit the dagger, but he still has a chance, opportunity to tie the game. Larina in his ear, I just seen him say something. Larina the Wizard is always something up his sleeve, man. Dagger with the second. Dagger misses a pair of free throws, but Delhi comes up with the rebound here to win the game. We've got 20 seconds to go. Great defense right there. But the Kochi Tigers, I don't think they should try to score. I think they should run the clock down. 9 seconds to go. Kochi comes up with the ball. Chaco Fall has an opportunity to win the game. Rakesh, referee Rakesh is not tells the bench to calm down. My man is not having any effect today from anybody. He's giving effect to everybody, even people on the bench. Don't mess with Mr. T, or he will give you a T.
Just 9 seconds remaining in this ball game. If you're Kochi, you just want to run the clock down. And that is a smart foul by Harsh. At least gets his team in the opportunity for another possession. Post the free throws coming up for Sejan.
These are the 2 biggest free throws of the game. Sejan with 21, possibly hit 22 and his 22nd and 23rd point. But these free throws are big, man. Even if he hits both, Delhi will still have an opportunity to come back in the game. He can still put the lead up to 3. This game's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. This game's not over. Seems to be some confusion on the court. Coach Mohit not happy at the moment. Rakesh clarifying with the officials if they've made the right call. 2 free throws coming up for Sejin. Let's see what he does from here. It's a big blow for Delhi. Harsh Dagar gets fouled out with 7 seconds to go. It's a big blow because he's a great shooter. He's one of the best shooters on the team. He could have been taking the final shot. But with 2 free throws coming up, he's been fouled out. Sejin hits the first. Lucky bounce right there. Shooter's touch. Up 1, 7 seconds to go. Second free throw coming up. Coach Mohit calls a timeout to call for a final play. 7 seconds to go.
Wow, what a game. Kochi Tigers leading.
Kochi Tigers up by 3.
Points, 7 seconds in hand. Delhi Dribblers.
If Delhi ends up hitting a 3 right here, I might just jump on the court and celebrate with them. Oh, where's my math? If they hit a 3, it's going to overtime. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry.
Every second counts.
Nicely put there, Dhruv. 7 seconds remaining, and this is the possession for both the teams. Delhi Dribblers will be inbounding the ball, and they are in a desperate need for a 3, which will also not give them a W but a tie. Now, my friend, is this going to be an overtime game or no?
Again, like you know, I'm Mr. Diplomatic. I sure hope it's an overtime game. But even if not, it's all good. We got 2 more games to enjoy. I think we're going to see a Rajveer 3 right here.
Let's wait and watch. Just with 7 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter, Gaurav inbounding the ball for Delhi Dribblers. Looks for Rajveer. Rajveer screen goes up, and the ball goes in, and now rebounded by Prashant.
Oh, Prashant almost had an opportunity. It could have been an and 1. He gets fouled. I don't think Prashant realized the score. That was a mental lapse. He got the rebound. He should have kicked it out. He should have kicked it out to his team. And just with that, I don't think we have any time left on the clock. I think he's going to get these 2 free throws, and the game's going to be over. But Prashant with a little mental lapse. I don't think he realized they're down 3. He got the rebound. Could have kicked out. Could have kicked it out to his shooter. We have 0.2 seconds. I don't think that's enough time for them to even miss on purpose and try to get a tip in.
That'll be magical to see.
But he needs to hit this first one right here.
Yes. Let's see Prashant in the hot seat.
Forgive me for using a tennis reference, but that's game, set, match. Delhi with no chance to come back in it. Down 3, 0.2 seconds to go. Prashant, this is all consolation. Unfortunately, he misses that too. Kochi wins the game. Delhi had the lead all game. Kochi comes back in the final minutes, final seconds actually, and takes it away from them. What a first game we had, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we're done with the first game. The good news is we got 2 more to go. We will catch you in the next game, which will be against the Chandigarh Warriors and Bengaluru Kings. My apologies, Chandigarh Warriors and the Chennai Kings.
Ladies and gentlemen, for an exciting game, thank you for tuning in. This was just game 1, day 2, round 2 of the very first season of BFI INBL. We are bringing you the live action from Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex. Stay tuned for the post-game interviews. Thank you for watching.
Here we have Here we have my main man, one of my favorite players, my brother Prashant Singh Rawat. Had a great game, had 21 points, was killing it. He was all over the court. They led the whole game. Unfortunately, they came up short just towards the end. Prashant, what happened, man? What went wrong for you guys? You were leading all game. What do you think went wrong, man?
Uh, uh, at the end, as you all saw, that we were leading the game by in every quarter, but in the end, it happened like we did some missed passes, so that is why we lost the ball, and they could convert the shots well. So Kochi is one of the greatest team, and they've been the champion. So it is a pleasure to play with them, and we're giving them a tough fight. But we're gonna get in the next game.
You are here from the big man, man. That's what it does. Champions always come back stronger. It's all good. Happens to the best of us. You took the L in this one. I'm sure you bounce back stronger. Thanks a lot, bro. Here we have Mr. Mohit, one of my favorite coaches. Unfortunately, sir, you were winning all game. You played. You stuck to the game plan. The kids did really well. You led for all 4 quarters pretty much, except the last 1 minute. What do you think went wrong?
In last 2-3 minutes we did so many turnovers. That's a lack of experience. So they fumbled so much. They was in hurry. So they did so many missed passes, and suddenly they give 3 missed passes and they score all 3 baskets. That was the main.
That's what it comes down to. They're future rising stars of the country, but like Coach Mohit said, it's all experience. But these are all learning points. I'm sure the youngsters going to learn from this and definitely come back stronger. Thank you, Coach. Up next, we got Thezwala, my man. I like to call him Saucy T. He was all over the court. I think he single-handedly took over in the last quarter. He was all over. Defense, making plays, hitting those clutch buckets. What happened, man? Tell me what's going on through your head, because in the 4th quarter, I just thought you were possessed. You just took over. What was going through your head?
I think it's all teamwork, bro. We played good defensively as well as offensively, and the floor was better than yesterday. So I think we had a good game today.
You heard it here, man. Saucy T was all over the court. I'm sure that's not the last we're seeing of him. Better watch out for him, man. Up next, we got the man who cannot stop winning. My man, Udric Pereira. Man, first 3 quarters, first 4 quarters, I seen even the sideline, I seen a little bit of some stress on your face, because the first 3 quarters, your team didn't play like the way you wanted them to. I can see it. But that's what champions do. They came back. What did you tell them? What changed in the 4th quarter for them? Because I saw a completely different team in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, well, in the stat sheet, when we checked the stat sheet, we had like 16 turnovers, and they scored like 22 points on the turnovers in the half, which were like there were only like 45 points for them, and they have 25 out of turnovers. We controlled the ball much better after the half time. Daswala stepped up, Vaishagud took shots, Sejin took shots, and overall they did defensively very well in the last minutes. And God was with us. Last minute we got the shots in, and it was pretty good, and I feel very awesome right now.
Champions doing what champions do, man. Yet another W. We'll see these guys tomorrow. Thanks, Udric. All right, guys. Catch you in the next game. Peace out.